Hello, everyone. This is Alex Paolo from VIB. You may recognize me from my HubSpot inbound pitch for Sendblue. I just received word that we actually won the $10,000 for charity, so I am happy to announce that we will be donating that $10,000 to the Youth Villages Foundation. They do incredible work with at-risk youth and helping with family services for those in need. So that is actually one of VIB's regular charities that we donate to, but we are very excited that with the help of Sendblue, we will be able to donate an additional $10,000 this year to them. I wanted to give a quick thank you to everybody who voted. Vote made an impact and will definitely make an impact to many children across the country. I also wanted to give a thank you to Sendblue. They have been incredible throughout this whole process, and we are very excited to be able to donate to this charity with their help. So thank you all again, and if you're ever in need of demand gen services for B2B, please reach out to VIB.
I've got Mariah West, CEO of VIB.tech. I've got Jessica, Assistant Director of Development over at Youth Villages. These are our $10,000 charity pitch contest winners. Just got confirmation. Donation has went through. Cool thing for us to do over at Sendblue. Hopefully cool thing for you guys to be a part of. Mariah, what do you think about Alex's performance?
He did a great job. So phenomenal. I know it's so difficult to be put on the spot and have to do a pitch, let alone incorporate some fun props. So kudos to Alex from our team. He did phenomenal.
Put on the spot with the big HubSpot convention center lights shining down. It must have been, a high pressure moment. For anyone watching right now that maybe hasn't seen the pitch, what's Mariah's pitch on what VIB does?
For sure. Yeah. So we're a marketing agency, and in its truest form, we specialize in working with business to business organizations in helping them find clients, especially in the high tech space where you're in different areas where it's kind of really noisy to reach clients. You're in a really competitive space. It's tough to differentiate yourself. So we help those high tech B2B companies find and generate leads through our services.
That is a hard job. I know Jessica's going to tell us about the hard job she does, but Sendblue, we're building our outbound department right now. On the inbound side of things, we'll book 500 demos a week. It's a crazy process on the inbound side. Outbound, it's like smashing our head against the wall over and over and over again. But we knew that's what we were signing up for, or we're going along the way. Do you have any tips for helping start an outbound process and crack into those key accounts that you help your clients serve?
I mean, the easiest tip, honestly, I could give, especially for small businesses and growing businesses, are to partner with an organization like VIB, because especially when you're trying to create an outbound motion, you're really limited by access, right? So you have access to the contacts that you're trying to reach, and do you have permission to reach out to them? So taking an easier route and partnering with an organization like ours that has curated this community of tech professionals who have opted in to be contacted by us and by our partners to create those meaningful connections through different marketing services is a little bit like an easy button, because part of the issue is, like, if you wanted to do an outbound motion right now and you wanted to send the most beautifully designed campaign to outreach, if you haven't done a good job of curating your own database, you're limited by who you know. So leverage third-party resources who have access to bigger communities of individuals and can give you that instant amplification to your outbound efforts, and you can bring more people in through those efforts.
So I can either go build a list of leads, rich them, try to get the right phone number, run it through the DNC, the federal, the state, make sure I'm doing everything legally to then maybe write message or make the right phone call at the right time. Or I can just like have Mariah and VIB on the shoulder, and you can be like, look at my network of qualified leads for you.
Yeah, exactly. You tell us who your ideal customer profile is, and we leverage our community to make those connections. So it could be something top of funnel, like helping you reach those folks through email or webinars or syndicate your content, or it can be more middle of funnel things, like if you're the type of organization that wants to have direct connections through appointments. Those are all the types of things that we can help clients do.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Can you now tell us about your friend here, Jessica? Who is Jessica, and what is the Lord's work that Jessica does, and why you guys have chosen to partner with Youth Villages?
Yeah, so VIB's been around a little while, and it really started from a place of trying to help sales and marketing professionals generate leads and reach contacts, right? But notice the word I use is help. Well, another key foundation of why VIB was built is to make lasting contributions to our communities and help anybody and everybody we can. So part of one of VIB's core cultural values is contributing back to community causes with the revenue that we make. And so I got introduced to Youth Villages a little over a year ago through a program that they have called LifeSet. As a small business, somebody who runs a small business, I should say, we're always looking at hiring young people who are interested in coming up in the workforce. And I happened to run into Jessica to have a conversation about that. And actually, let me pause there, Sam. I realize I'm trying to almost give Jessica's pitch, and I think it's in our lap for Jessica, but the net of it is it's really important for us as an organization to give back to communities. And one of the things that Jessica's organization is doing is really meaningful to us as a company that hires young individuals. And so with that, I'll pass it over to Jessica.
All right, awesome. Well, Youth Villages, I can give a quick elevator pitch, but Youth Villages helps children, young adults, and families live successfully. We have a couple programs, but basically we keep kids home with their families through intensive in-home based services, community-based services, and then we also help former foster youth who are aging out of foster care transition into adulthood successfully.
Jessica, I do think that like part of my initial connection, because you and I were talking about the work we do with the Homeless Coalition on helping them get job training. And I remember you telling me about LifeSet and how there's that awful transition from foster care into life as an adult. And especially as somebody who runs a small business looking to hire people coming out of school, I just thought that was so powerful.
So LifeSet helps former foster youth who are aging out of foster care successfully transition into adulthood. Many of these young people face really difficult outcomes historically, high rates of homelessness, incarceration, unemployment, and LifeSet's really changing that. These young adults get access to a specialist who meets with them, really understands their goals, and helps them to change their course. We work with them from anything on career readiness, going to college, the way up through getting their GED, basic needs fulfillment, and if they're a parent, parenting skills for them. Whatever that young adult needs, we're really going to be there, allowing them to be the driver and us being in the passenger seat, supporting them as they transition into adulthood.
You can never be too prepared for adulthood. That was great, Jessica. Thank you.
We run a variety of initiatives throughout the year to help these young people. And it's Youth Villages, it takes a village, and VIB is really a part of our village. They had a panel for our young adult. They participated in our Backpack Heroes program. We have a holiday initiative coming up to make sure young people in our programs have gifts through the holidays. And so VIB is just a critical partner of ours, and we're so lucky to have them and thankful for this gift. We're super pumped.
Yeah, you got to thank Mariah. You got to thank Alex and their strategy on bringing the charity in to help push you guys over the line. If someone else is watching right now and they want to be a partner with Youth Villages, how can they get in touch with you guys?
Yeah, so we have a website, www.youthvillages.org. You can go online and fill out a contact us form. We are a national organization, so depending on where folks are located, you can pick what area you're interested in, and they'll get you in touch with the right people through that form.
Very nice. Well, Jessica, Mariah, thank you so much. I do have one more question while we're here, because I know you're both iPhone users and we hate the green bubble. What do you guys think of green SMS messages?
We love our green SMS message friends, but we would prefer that they're...
We do love them, yeah. They're still real people. But a blue bubble would be a little bit better. All right, Jessica, you guys got paid?
Yes, we did. Thank you so much.
Mariah, we did audit all of the votes that came through. Everyone that voted got a text from the Sendblue. I think you guys, unique vote-wise, had almost 200 of them, and like 95% of the people validated their text coming back through the Sendblue line. So very good job there. I wanted to shout out Claude. I don't know how much you use Claude in your day-to-day right now, Mariah, but I built the whole contest, the whole interface, the whole voting system on Claude to make sure people couldn't double vote or cheat or anything like that. So it was super fun for us. Thanks, Sendblue team. If you guys are watching this right now, you guys all rock. Thanks, Mariah. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, everyone that voted. This was super fun.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. We really guys doing this. It's phenomenal to put us in a position to get our brand out there, but also put us in a position to help advocate for an amazing organization that does great things with our youth. So thank you for that.
Oh, yeah. Everyone wins.
So thank you for that.
Oh, yeah. Everyone wins.